So ever since Netflix came out and canceled some of those Marvel shows, there's been a lot of discussion on why and what leads to this, and ultimately, even if the seasons are well received, why would they do this? So let's talk about this and what it actually means in the long run. So look, Netflix is a business, like any company. They have to maintain certain levels of engagement, certain levels of interest. And unlike most, Netflix doesn't make their numbers public. So this is where things get interesting. We only have other companies that track certain trends that can give us numbers. At the same time, Netflix also doesn't sell ads, which is different from normal TV. Normal TV, you go out there, you have an hour, your show is 42 minutes generally, 43 really pushing it, and you have that other 18 to 20 minutes where you're selling commercials. And this is paying off some of the show and the network, so the more popular your show is, the more people want their commercial with it, the more money you're making, and you're paying your actors and you're increasing budgets. Netflix doesn't operate like this. Netflix operates on a viewership based on revenue, based on reception. So, for example, it's estimated that the first season of Daredevil cost $5 million an episode. That's a lot of money. Views were high, and the press on it, and everybody talking about it, the social engagement was high, and I guarantee, we don't know this for a fact, but the numbers went up on subscriptions. Because they did, because there was a lot of interest. Now, season over season, they start to drop. So if you're looking at Iron Fist, which is rumored that they were in the multi-million dollars per episode, and the first season stumbled out the gate, the views weren't there and the reviews were bad, they had to take a step back and go, is this really worth it? Then season 2 comes out and they reduced the episode count, but it just wasn't there. And at the same time, they just did the Mega Defenders team-up series, which was supposed to be their Avengers, and that's the lowest viewed. So you're sitting back, you're going, so we spent like 7 to 8 million per episode on Defenders, and less people watched it than any of our series. And you start to look at the trends and what characters impacted this and what characters' numbers are down. You go, it's their fault. And at the same time, you're going, these aren't even our characters. We're leasing them. So you get rid of them because there's no benefit to you. So Netflix is all about the views versus the reception versus the cost. And if all three are not even or high on one of them,